Exposition Park, Los Angeles, California.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving weekend. OlguinScene here, and we're at the Natural History Museum. Founded in 1913, this is the second largest collection in
The West Coast.
On the West Coast. Don't want to misspeak here. We've enjoyed the museum many times, but we wanted to come here for you today. So
let's check it out.
Let's go.
The Los Angeles County Natural History Museum with Crystal and Michael Gain. The museum opened in 1913 as a showplace for science and the arts. Specimens ranging from exotic animals to fossils would be displayed, along with fine art, in a beautiful temple to science. Over 100 years later, and not much has changed. Even this beautiful rotunda, original to the building from 1913, it's been the backdrop for numerous commercials, TV shows, and movies. Now, a quirkier side of the museum is the taxidermy. This place has one of the biggest collections anywhere. While it is a little spooky, it was, and still is, a great way to see animals up close. Some pieces are 75 years old and were collected in the wild. Others were beloved zoo animals, still being observed after, well, apparently what's on display is a small fraction of the collection cataloged and stored somewhere in the bowels of the museum, as represented by this gnarly dresser. If you grew up in the LA area, then chances are this guy has scared the bejesus out of you. It's a giant preserved megamouth fish. And more recently, in 2015, this super creepy oarfish was captured and put on display. Here we are at the piece de resistance of this museum, the dinosaur exhibit. How cool is that? That's been my favorite dinosaur display since I was a kid. But in 2010, they opened a whole new wing on the other side that has a whole bunch more. So we will check it out for you today. When I was young, it seemed like everybody had a dinosaur phase at some point. And everybody always had their favorites. No matter what your age or favorite dinosaur, they probably have it on display here. In 2011, this part of the building got a major upgrade, making room for even more awesome thunder lizards. The museum still works on new fossil specimens and does a lot of paleontology research. And you could take a peek at them in action while they, rename all the classic dinosaurs and try to convince you they had feathers and weird stuff like that. Rubies, diamonds, pyrite, oh my! Geology is cool in this vast collection of some of the gnarliest looking rocks with unpronounceable names I've ever seen. There's also this super cool action movie type jewel vault with precious stones in their natural and refined states, which is cool to see. Yeah, shiny things. They have really cool stones native to here in California. Kinda makes you wonder what's in your own backyard. Speaking of backyard, alright, so this nature zone I think opened in 2013.
Right around their 100th year anniversary.
100th year anniversary because they did a special movie out here.
That's
and
right.
We watched Sunset Boulevard projected on the wall over there.
Wall up here,
Yeah. And it was pretty cool. And I was looking for a bathroom, and it was the part where the butler is playing the pipe organ, super creepy. And I was in this back road.
All lost.
All lost.
Confused.
Never been back here, and there was just pipe organ music everywhere, and it was very creepy.
Good times.
Good times, yeah.
Enter with us into the realm of the spider.
Mike of OlguinScene.com here, reporting to you live from the Spider Pavilion here at the Los Angeles County Natural History Museum. This is a giant compound full of spiders, and I'm not really a fan of spiders, so this is kind of terrifying.
I kind of keep feeling like faux webs on my face for some reason. Let's go explore.
Let's go take a look.
The Spider Pavilion is closed until next fall, but will be in your dreams much sooner.
Humongous. That's pretty gnarly, huh?
Whew, we made it.
How was
outside
that?
Of the Spider Pavilion in one piece with no spiders on us.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh my god.
Got the willies this time, huh?
No, just I think my own hair like freaking me out, passing over my skin just makes me feel like webs are on me. And I'm probably gonna be doing this the rest of the day.
Yeah, I've never seen you get freaked out in there. This time, yeah, huh?
There was a lot of small ones. I remember before there being really big ones where you didn't notice if they ended up landing on you, but these were quite small, and some of them, you know, you never know.
Yep, you never know.
Quick check, make sure I'm okay.
Let's see.
No spiders?
Turn around.
Oh my god.
Don't move. No, just kidding.
Please.
And cut. We are here just outside of the Natural History Museum and next to the California Science Center. And that large orange cone back there is a space shuttle booster rocket tank. Whoa!
Sweet.
Actually, it's a fuel tank. It holds all the liquid fuel for the space shuttle, and then that gets channeled out the back engines. Now the two white ones on the side, those are solid fuel, and those just going to go off. But then this thing falls back into the sea, and they collect it. And there it is. And the Space Shuttle Endeavour is inside this giant tough shed here. We are coming back from the Natural History Museum. That was quite a day. Let's see what happens. What was your favorite thing we saw today?
Besides the spiders?
Besides the spiders, yeah.
The gem room.
Gem room, yeah?
Yeah.
That's always awesome.
And the coffee.
You
Love
like
the coffee.
Mine was gross.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Cold brew sounded so good.
It sounded good. It looked fancy. It said with coconut and almond milk, but that one sounded fine.
Yeah.
The problem was the protein.
Yeah. And unsweetened.
Yeah.
It tasted yucky.
It tasted yucky.